Since the beginning of November, residents in the community of Aster in South East Edmonton have woken up to fire after fire. And this Sunday, another newly built home destroyed by fire. At least one of the blazes has been deemed suspicious, with the most recent one still under investigation. Multiple residents expressing concern to City News, but not talking on camera because they now fear for their safety, saying they believe these blazes are related to gang retaliation and organized crime. And this criminologist says that would not be a surprise.
It's all part of the extortion process. And if we're talking here about drugs and the drug industry, then most certainly the groups have used this as an extortion weapon.
He says organized crime groups are known to go after vacant, newly built and under construction homes, saying arson is a common weapon used to intimidate people and groups. He expects more news on organized crime across Canada with international ties to come out in the coming days.
Setting fires is a pretty good example of how you can terrorize somebody, because you can physically demonstrate your ability to be able to destroy something that's of value.
Police Chief Dale McPhee telling City News in a year-end interview, Edmonton added another gang suppression unit following the deadly shooting of a father and son in the Ellerslie area, saying police are working diligently to prevent gang-related violence.
These are very sophisticated organizations that are way beyond the borders of Edmonton, yes, and that's why it takes multiple jurisdictions, and that's why we work on these things, and we use intelligence-led policing in relation to this. There's very little organized crime that I've ever seen that's just in one area. That's, how you expand your territory through intimidation, violence, and obviously it's about the commodity, which is the cash.
Gordon says there's always a bit of a public risk, but says if police respond swiftly, it creates an atmosphere of trust. But he says police across the country, as well as in India and the U.S. state of Oregon, are going to be busy connecting the dots this week.
We're short of information at this point, but my money would be on some sort of tie between these groups, and they're going to be very busy. The police are going to be very busy over the next few days trying to draw the lines and the links to these groups, and hopefully arresting people.
From Edmonton, Adrienne South, City News.